All right, so today is March 19th of 2020. So much has changed in the last couple days. I'm in Curitiba right now, couch surfing, which is one of the larger cities in Brazil. This couple that are in their 30s, and both of them are psychology professors and really well educated and really aware of what the situation is here in Brazil. So on Sunday, they both found out that they are required to self-isolate and to do their best to continue their teaching from home. I asked that if I was going to be staying with them, that I'd also need to self-isolate. And since I was already done exploring and was really just planning on hunkering down and working the rest of the week, I didn't think it was any big deal. I've just been kind of stuck in the apartment with my hosts, working, and I'd say in terms of looking at how has it been in Brazil, I don't really know because I haven't really done much, but I could say at the grocery stores, the lines have been crazy. You could tell that there's a lot of concern and stress and anxiety around it here. Just as the weeks gone by and day by day, there's new cases and there's different news and there's closures, and so as of right now, the state that's to the south of where I am right now has completely shut down. It's expected that in the next few weeks, flights back to the US are probably going to start being canceled. So it's kind of a crazy situation, and think I planned this trip for a whole year and have really been looking forward to it, and a month ago, everything felt like everything is working out perfectly. And so my options are either to head to Sao Paulo tomorrow and try to book a flight and fly home and just, cancel all of my plans for the next 4 months, or to, continue on and try to get to Paraty and wait it out for a few weeks or a few months until things start to normalize here too. So it's hard, and I've been doing a lot of just kind of soul searching and trying to figure out what's the right path. And part of me thinks it's hard for me to believe I did so much planning and everything was falling into place, and to think well, this is just where it ends. I've only been in Brazil for less than a week and now I already have to go home. I don't know, and it's a hard decision, and knowing that if tomorrow things could be different. I could find out that all the flights are being canceled back to the US, or I could also find out that all of the buses are canceled and I'm literally stuck in Sao Paulo. I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is, and going back to California and getting back home, that could put me at an even greater risk of getting infected and then infecting my dad and my family, or I don't know, or is it better just to stay here and just try to stay as healthy as I can and wait it out and get a little place on the beach and just kind of self-isolate there. So it's hard because I don't really know what the right answer is, and I assume that in the next few weeks hopefully we'll have more answers. I know things are going to change, and they've changed so much in just the last couple days that I've been here. I think if you would have told me a week ago that I would consider coming home, I wouldn't have believed it at all.
The situation has changed, and I'm waiting for my Uber now to go to the airport, and I will actually be going home today. So I'm waiting for my Airbnb, or no, my Uber, oh my god. But the situation changed. They canceled all the transportation to and from Paraty. They closed the bus station, so I really had kind of no other option but to try to leave while I still could, because after this weekend I'll likely just get stuck here, and they're issuing a travel advisory for everyone to come home. So I'm a little mixed feelings about it. It's really kind of a bummer, but I guess it is what it is, and circumstances have changed. And so right now I'm flying to Sao Paulo from Curitiba, and then I'll be in Sao Paulo for a few hours and then try to fly out tonight and just hope my flight doesn't get canceled. They're starting to cancel a lot of flights at this point, so I guess it's just kind of a race and scramble to get home. But yeah, I'm definitely really bummed about my trip and hope that everything turns out okay and I'm able to get home safely. And here's my Uber. Right, so now I'm at the airport in Curitiba, flying to Sao Paulo. So far it seems pretty quiet. There's not a whole lot of people here, especially for being a Friday, but let's see how the rest of the trip goes. This place is totally empty. So we made it to Sao Paulo. So I'm at the domestic airport right now and I need to transfer to the international airport. My flight here was about half full, which was really nice. So hopefully that's the same with the other flights. And yeah, we'll see. Hopefully my flight's still scheduled. It's kind of crazy. Okay, alright, I'm now at Guarulhos airport, which is the international airport in Sao Paulo. So I'm gonna go check in and wait for 8 hours or something like that. So I am trying to check my bag in so I can go into the terminal area, and I asked where the Copa check-in is, and the girl just told me that she thought all the flights for Copa were canceled because they're normally over here. So I'm gonna go find the office and hope that that is not the case. I checked online and it looks like my flight should still be scheduled, hopefully. Yeah, so we'll see. I think that the airline just uses a common check-in counter and all the flights are done for today. And my flight leaves technically at 1 in the morning. So now I have like 11 more hours here at the airport, looking around for something to eat, and look what I found. Alright, so it's now 10:30 and I could finally check in for my flight and check my bag. The line's quite long and they're just checking to see like which countries we've been to in the last I guess couple months. And yeah, kind of doing an extra check for everyone. So here's the line. Alright, so I have my boarding pass and I'm through immigration. I am on my way home. there's 15 people on the whole flight. But I have an entire row to myself. Okay, so that was my, I guess, halfway flight. I'm in Panama City now. The airport's definitely really eerie. I guess Panama's closing all of their, or canceling all their international flights for the next month. And so, you know, the energy around the airport is really creepy. Okay, finally made it back to LA. So just a few hours and then I board a flight up to Sacramento. Then I'm officially home. Okay, so now I need to walk over to Terminal 1 to catch my flight up to Sacramento. And this place looks so deserted with the domestic terminals, so curious to see what it'll look like inside. But downstairs there's like no one. It's really eerie. No security lines. Oh, this is amazing.
Only
This
one
is so
bag is
crazy.
permitted for travel. It must be removed from your carry-on and placed in the security bin for x-ray screening. Remember,
This is really crazy because there was literally 0 people in security, like no one checking in. Now the terminal's like super empty. It's so creepy. After 4 flights and over 30 hours of traveling, I'm finally in Sacramento. It's really crazy to think my 3 months in Brazil turned into only 1 week, but I'm really happy to be home safe. I'm exhausted.